Hi students, today our topic is about working with functions. Till now we have discussed about basic building blocks of PHP and flow control statements in PHP. Today let us see the topic of functions. Actually, while we write program, we write logic in the form of blocks of code. Logic in the form of code. Then this code may be sometimes necessary to repeat. That means in the same program, if we want to write these blocks of code many times, if we have to execute this code many times, then there is a need of functions. What do you mean by a function? A function is a self-contained block of code. That means it contains some block of code and this function is written to perform a particular task. Functions, why we write functions? In order to perform a particular task. And the main advantage of using functions is code reusability. What is the main purpose? It's nothing but code reusability. Means in one program, if we want to use the code many times, if we have to execute the code many times, reusability feature many times, then we write functions. Then definition of function is it is a self-contained block of code which is used to perform a particular task. And here you can see a function is a self-contained block of code, and when the function is called, the function code is executed and performs a particular task. Actually, when we discuss about functions, we need to know about function definition. Function definition and function call. These two things are very important. Function definition and function call. Function definition means we'll write a function like add, and we are going to add some two numbers or three numbers. We write the logic for that. This is the function definition. And how to call a function? We call a function like this. This is the function definition. Here function name is add, and if a word is followed by parenthesis, then we call it as a function. And if we define some block of code, then this is known as function definition, and this is known as a function call. Generally, when we start to execute a program, the function will not be executed until and unless it is called. Function will be executed only when it is called. When it encounters this statement, this is known as function call. Immediately the cursor or the control returns to the function definition and it executes this block of code. This is about function definition and function call. And in order to define a function, we can create our own functions. Like functions, we have discussed that function is a self-contained block of statement and it performs some task, means some work. For some work to be done, we are writing the functions. And function is a block of statements that can be used repeatedly in a program. What I told, in a program, if we want to repeat some code block of code or block of statements repeatedly, then we write functions. And the functions will not execute immediately when a page load. That means when we start to execute our program, the function will not be executed. It will be executed when it has been called. That means when we make a call to the function. Likewise, I told you add. This is the function call. When we make a call to the function will be executed. Then only the function will be executed. And the syntax for function is we have to write the keyword function and then function name. Like in C language, we used to write data type, then function name. And we used to write code to be executed here, code to be executed. Likewise, in PHP, we have to mention in before a function, we have to mention a keyword called function. Then we have to write the function name, and then you can write the coding part. Getting in PHP, we have to write function keyword before the function name. This is about defining a function. Then you can see example here. The function name is write message, and the coding part inside this function is to print the output statement like hello world. Here the output of this program is hello world, and echo is a output statement, we all know that. And this coding part will not be executed until and unless we call the function. This is the function call. I told you, no, add, if add is a function or multiplication is a function, then we can call these functions in this way. Similarly, we are calling here write message function in this way. When we call, when the cursor or when the control comes to this call, function call, then immediately the cursor jumps to function write message and it prints hello world as output. This is about how to create a function and function definition and function call. Then basically functions are of two types. They are built-in functions and user-defined functions. So functions are of two types. They are built-in functions and user-defined functions. Built-in functions are of hundreds in number. Built-in functions are of hundreds in number. We have discussed date and time functions, then string functions, then array object functions. Like that we have discussed in web technology, the JavaScript. Same in that way, built-in functions are in hundreds of number. In that they have given one example, that is string to upper. We know string functions like string comparison, string concatenation, then we have string length, then string uppercase, string lowercase. We have discussed all the string functions. In that, here it has been given as uppercase, string to upper. That means here the string is in lowercase. When we write this function, the string will be updated to uppercase like hello web. This is printed as output. Similarly, if we write string to lower, it will print in lowercase. Getting, this is one of the built-in function. Then in addition, here in this example you can see there is only one argument. The data whatever or the information whatever we are writing in between parentheses, that is known as argument. What it is? Argument or parameters. What we call it as? Arguments or parameters. Then in this example we have only one argument. Similarly, we can write more than one argument. We can write or we can pass the information to this function by using arguments. Here you can see a piece of information passed to a function is called as argument. And some functions have more than one argument to be passed. They are separated by commas. And in this example you can see some function name and one argument and second argument. Suppose if you are writing addition of two numbers in a function, then you have to write function add 10 comma 20, 10 comma 20. Then you can write here x is equal to, or x and y, you can declare two variables, and third variable is z, and you can add these two variables x plus y, and you can return z. That means 10 is passed to x and 20 is passed to y. Then 10 plus 20 is stored in z, and 30, value 30 will be returned to the actual code or returning calling code. This is how we write a function with more than two arguments or two parameters. Then in this example you can see, this example we have already discussed, write message. Here you can see empty parenthesis. Empty parenthesis nothing but without any parameters, and write message is a function which is having no parameters. Similarly, you can add parameters in this, and you can also set default values.